But we have one on. It's not a small fish this, I don't think. Fish on. Now then, and welcome back to another episode of Adventure Fishing UK. Today I am fishing on Windermere for pike and perch. We're going to start the day off by trolling over to a perch spot. Going to be drop shotting, doing a bit of jigging with some lures, and we're also going to be using some worms. So I'm really excited for that. And then afterwards, hopefully, we're going to go off in search of a big pike. I'm joined today by Andy from Rigged and Ready, Nathan from Outdoor Vibe in Coniston, another shop, and Neil from South Lakeland Angling Centre in Kendal. Two of the only places actually where you can actually go in store and find the Rigged and Ready travel rods, and that is going to be what we're using today. So the rod I'm using for my pike fishing today is the Rigged and Ready Predator in its 20 to 80 gram configuration with the shorter tip. And then we have the RR3000 spinning reel. And the perch rod I'm going to be using today is the Rigged and Ready Fish Rig 180 with the RR1000. You can find all the Rigged and Ready travel rods in either of those two outdoor shops or on the website, and there'll be a link below. Fish on, it is now. And it's a tiny little perch, but it's a start.
It's not a blank.
There we go, first fish of the day. Beautiful little perch. Not a big one, but nice to be making a start. Back down we go. Oh, I'm getting bites. Ah. Fish on. That's not a bad one either. It's just slightly bigger than the last. There we go, that's perch number 2 for me. Another beautiful Windermere fish. Look at that, this time on the worm. Down we go. Yeah, I'm getting bites. Fish on. Oh, that's a bit of a better fish. Oh, come on. I don't think so. I think that's a decent perch. Might need a net for this one. Oh, that is a decent perch. So, borderline.
It's a nice perch on the light tackle. Do you want the net?
Yes, please. Thank you. So there we go, that is my biggest perch of the day so far. Still not huge. Really pleased with how this is going. Let's try get another. And down we go again. That was a nice perch. Fish on. That's a nice one, that. That is a nice one. Whoa, that's bigger than the last, I think. Cheers. Oh yes.
That one as well. And he's finally hooked a fish.
Looks like a nice one, that as well. Well done.
Action.
There we go, a Rigged and Ready double hookup on the perch. This one, Fish Rig 180, what was that one on?
Infinite Mini.
Infinite Mini. There you go, two lovely Windermere perch. I'm getting bites now. Fish on. Oh, that's a nice one. It's okay, I'll just grab it, I think. Oh, it's come off. So here we go, just casting out. We're gonna troll. This is what I'm starting off with, pike pattern. Looks like a salmo to me. So we've just pulled over now, stopping the trolling for a bit and just having a few casts in this area where well, hopefully there's going to be some pike. I think this is about 13 feet deep. Nice drop off, nice weed bed. Come on. That's a really cool looking thing, isn't it? How much does that weigh, did you say? 330 grams. Well, the perch fishing went really well, but sadly the pike fishing isn't going quite as well so far. We are just keeping on casting and moving around all these bays behind us, using everything under the sun to try and get a bite. I mean, I've got a big top water on now, a big headbanger Spitfire. It's probably not the best thing to be using in 36 feet of water, but it's just one of those days where it's going to be a bit of a grind to find something that works. In perch pattern too, because there's clearly a lot of perch around, so hopefully that's going to be what these pike are feeding on. And we have a fish on. This feels like a proper pike, this. But I don't know actually, because I've not done this kind of fishing before. I don't know how much of that power was the boat. But we have one on. It's not a small fish, this, I don't think. Come on.
It's like to get to the top, so the book's in our way now. We will want to. Stop on quick, let's see. We're going to need the net.
We'll need the net, I think.
I see what you mean.
Yeah, switch one now.
Yeah, only about 6 or 8 inches below.
Maybe the big one.
So that'll work. I don't know. Never crossed that one yet.
Let him go.
Yeah, I think this is a big net job, you know. Going to embarrass myself now when this comes up and it's a little one.
Tiny jack comes out.
No, it's not a tiny jack, this. Feels like one at least, you know.
The way you toy him with it.
I'm not using massively heavy line here.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's come off!
You are messing.
Oh no! Oh.
Well,
Didn't even see it.
well, it looked alright there, mate.
The one that got away. That felt bigger than anything I've ever had on before, but oh, I'm so upset about that.
Yeah, well, you just gotta get going.
So that's a lure, he just lost that fish on. Quite a big thing with a rattle. The hooks were a little on the rusty side, so we've swapped those out, but yeah, I can see this has clearly seen its fair share of pike. Look at all those marks. Hopefully there'll be another, because I am gutted about that. So I'm just going to put this on a little paddle tail jig, just sort of drop it right down to the bottom of this water and try bounce it along the floor, see if anything feels like taking it. So I'm just letting it sink right to the bottom and just tap, tap, tap. Tap, tap, tap. Whoa! So I didn't do this on camera, but I just swapped over to quite a small jig and just bounced it along through the water. Hopefully, well, the hope was to pick up a small pike or a big perch, and there we go, at long last. There you go, a Windermere pike. About maybe £3 or something. Beats a blank. Let's get it back. Well, it's not quite the big one, the really big one, which I think probably was a PB we had on earlier, but it is a consolation. It was really nice after all this time to finally see a fish, a pike, on the boat. If you have enjoyed this video, please don't forget, hit that subscribe button, drop a like, drop a comment, let me know what you think below, and I'll see you for the next video.